Alright guys, so today we're going to be cleaning the salt cell on this pool here. The check system inspect cell light came on, and what that means is that the salt cell chlorine generator needs to be cleaned. Now typically you want to clean these about every 3 months, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. You're going to use some channel locks to unscrew the unions, and then you can finish unscrewing them by hand as I'm doing here. Now you will have some water rush out of the pipes, but there's no worries. It eventually stopped unless your plumbing is sitting below pool level. But anyways, here's our salt cell, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look inside of it and see how dirty it is. And as you can see, it looks like there's maybe a little bit of calcium buildup in there, and you can see a little bit of debris in there as well. Check the other side. Same thing, you can see a little bit more debris in here. Now what we're going to use is this here called a salt cell stand, and you go ahead and screw it to the bottom of your salt cell. Let's screw it on. This will also work on some Pentair salt cells. Any salt cell that is shaped like this, pretty much this could fit on it. So we're going to go ahead and place it in an empty bucket, because we don't want to spill any acid anywhere on the floor or on grass. And we're going to be using some muriatic acid. We're just going to go ahead and open it up and pour acid into the salt cell until it's completely full. And you want to be careful when pouring this. As you can see, there's a little bit of fumes coming out of it. You just want to be careful with it. Make sure you don't inhale that. But we're going to pour it all the way in there, and you're going to see it start to bubble. Once it's bubbling like that, that means it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. It's cleaning it. It's decalcifying the calcium buildup in there, the debris that's sitting in there. And here's after it's clean. As you can see some of the debris floating on the top there. And also, if you paid attention, it's not brown anymore in there. So it actually got rid of all the stains, all the metal stains. We're gonna go ahead and safely pour it into this bucket, making sure we don't spill it anywhere on the floor or on ourselves. And then we're gonna safely undo the salt cell stand. I will be leaving a link to that salt cell stand, or a cheaper version of that salt cell stand. It'll be in my description down below. But as you can see in there, it looks pretty clean. It did a wonderful job. There was a few pieces of debris in there that I had to pick out because they wouldn't come off. But anyways, now we're going to put it back on, and you want to make sure that these O-rings on your pipes are lined up with the salt cell perfectly, because if you don't get them on there lined up nice and snug, then obviously it'll leak, and you don't want that. So we're going to make sure we hold it nice and flush while we're tightening it, and do that for both sides. Okay, so after we tighten them up with our hands, we're going to go ahead and come back with them with the channel locks, and just make sure they're nice and snug on there on both ends. And we're going to cut the system back on and check for leaks. No leak here, no leak there. Looks like we're good to go. We're going to go over to the system now, and It still says check system inspect cell. So what we're going to do to clear that code is we're going to go over to it, and then we're going to hold the plus sign and reset it, and now it's clear. Now your salt cell generator should work and generate chlorine. Thanks for watching.